Nice different.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project you live at the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
I did kick out. I kick out every time. There's nothing that I don't kick out of. And this is Wrestling with Savage, and we are live, and we are going to get into Monday Night Raw. We're supposed to have a special guest here. He's not here yet, but Savage is. Nobody from the Savage Kingdom is here. MJF wishes he was here. We're supposed to have a couple of special guests tonight, man. What's your email, Ricky? What's your email? Who's this? Is Tom here? Oh, Tom showed up. He's here. And it looks like our special guest is here. We got to get some music going for him. Why don't we actually play the intro first? Because the intro, I don't know if you saw it, but it has my cousin's song in it that he wrote for me exclusively. And we're going to play it for you right now. Tom, did you see the new intro yet?
I did actually.
You did, but you're going to watch it again, bitch!
Fine.
Nice different.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project you live at the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Good fucking song. And with no further ado, let's bring in the man himself. Cri Text is here. I'll lower the music a little bit for you. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, y'all? Savage, thanks for having me. Tom, nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
Yeah, we got the crew here. I really like this crew at the battlefield. I'll just get right into it. Cri Text joined me for a 0 hour, which featured Matt Cardona, featured KC Navarro, Alpha Junior's promotion. Hell of a show. He came all the way from Massachusetts to New York, and then we went from New York to Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go to Philadelphia, but maybe next time we'll make a weekend. I think I'm going to bring my cousin in for the Jimmy Hart situation. Maybe if he wants. We got upcoming events always here at Wrestling with Savage. We like to do shit, get shit done. So August 20th at Wrestle Bash, we're going to have the Black Dahlia at our event. And then Christopher, right here, this is what I wanted to show you. A Legends Fan Fest at the Hamburg Fieldhouse, the legendary Hamburg Fieldhouse, which is the same house that Jimmy Snuka got his head cracked open with a coconut by Rowdy Piper back in the day. It's got a lot of history. And the building's about to get more history because Savage is going to be there now. So now we're really going to get this building. See, they were applying for a landmark application, Cri, and they haven't been approved. But I'm sure once Savage is there, just one time, it's going to get elevated. Usually what happens, Christopher, is it okay if I call you Christopher?
You can keep it Cri Text. It's fine.
Wants me to keep it Cri Text. All right, we'll keep it Cri Text. Mr. Cri Text. I know I don't think he calls me Savage.
It's a wrestling show. Everyone has a
do
gimmick.
my best. I do my best.
Do your best? All right, I like it. I like this one better. There's only 3 of us. Nobody else wants to join us tonight. But what do you think about coming on a road trip do you know Jimmy Hart?
I do know Jimmy Hart. I've seen him as some of the legends on the wrestling games I used to play back in the day. So definitely got respect for him.
Got some. How would you like to go on a little road trip with Mr. Jimmy Hart?
That sounds intense. I think I might be down. We have to talk about that.
Sounds intense. It'd be like a 2-day affair, Friday, Saturday to come home on Sunday.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you got plenty of time. It's not till September.
Yeah.
So what's going on, man? Why don't you tell me about this event right here that I took you to? And I believe these are every single photo you're going to see right now was shot by Cri Text.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, PPW was an amazing event. I gotta say, it was way better than the Raw that we saw tonight. Just gotta put that out front. But it was amazing. Met some amazing wrestlers, some talented people. Really full of heart, full of passion. They love what they were doing. They're great at what they were doing. And I loved every single bit of it. If I could do it again, I'd probably do it 100 times. It was just, it was static the whole entire time.
That was the closest you've ever been to a live professional wrestling match in your life, correct?
Yeah, I went to 2 wrestling shows and before this, and I was all the way in the back, and I couldn't really hear the wrestlers talking or screaming or anything like that. But this was the closest I ever been. I almost got hit by a wrestler. I think it was Insane, Phil Insane, right? And well, who was he facing that night?
Who? Which guy? This guy?
No.
We'll get to it. We got V Marino there. There's Timothy Theory right there.
Yeah,
they
boy,
were having a fatal 4-way. Let's see. Will James was in the house. Danny D'Amanto. They had a match. We had Dark STD.
He was good too, yeah.
Yeah, really good. He destroyed this guy. This poor chump got a beating right there. Where there's championship material. Joey Martinez, Vinnie Mac doing their thing. You got Joey Martinez. He's taking on Sean Maluda. Legursky entering the battlefield, taking on Snitsky. Who you grew up with Snitsky probably a little bit, right? You used to see him on SmackDown.
And then the name sounds familiar, but
you remember anyone kicking a baby?
No.
That was his shtick. He would kick babies.
Oh my goodness! Nah, I never saw that. I'm sure I would remember that. Now, What was his name? The guy with the mask, Phil Insane.
Phil Insane. Yes.
The Phil Insane. Who was Phil Insane facing that night?
Phil Insane, I believe. Oh, there's me
Damien
doing some
D'Amato.
commentary.
There he is.
Yeah, there's Phil Insane right there. So basically, you fell in love with Phil Insane.
Well, when you're in his presence, you really feel it. I wouldn't say love, but I wouldn't want to get in the room with him. But yeah, he's a big guy. He knows what he's doing, and he's got a passion for it too. But that guy right there,
Danny D'Amato.
Danny, yeah, that's right, Danny. I think Danny was throwing Phil Insane at me. My eyes weren't on the match where it was supposed to be because it was a hardcore match, right?
Yeah.
Or no holds bar.
Oh no, hardcore. You can call that a hardcore match.
Yeah, and yeah, I wasn't. I don't know where my eyes were, but I looked back and Phil Insane was coming at me, and thank goodness I moved because he really hit the barricade behind me really hard, and if that was me, I probably would have been out for the rest of the night.
We'll talk about that in a minute, Willie P. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't want to make him shit his pants. Matt Cardona, what'd you think of Matt Cardona? This was your first time with him.
Matt Cardona's awesome. He's with how famous he is and how much of an audience he has. He really took his time to get to know us, cut those promos with us. That was really cool. Just chit chatting. It was really cool to get to know someone who's at that stature, who's actually at WWE before. Well, you said he was there for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
WWE. Yeah, that was really cool. I got a shout out to Jimmy Conway. Jimmy Conway is really nice. He also is a rapper, and I bought his album while I was there. And he was a really cool wrestler. I saw him in the Royal Rumble. No, not the Royal Rumble, the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
And he killed it. I wish he won, but still got a great passion. Navarro and Matt Cardona really went at it. If I were to rate that match, that'd be a 5-star match because they were quick, they were at it, and yeah, the connections were just amazing. It really was.
This was one of my favorite matches to ever watch live in my
Mhm.
life. I'm not going to say what position it's in, but of all the matches that I've been up front and centered for so far, this is up there for me. One of my favorites. It was so fun to watch all this come together and actually be a part of its production, be a part of its presentation, hyping it up. It was a pleasure. It was an honor. Do it in a heartbeat again. Great time with Matt Cardona, who proved that he is the indie god.
Yeah, and that promo that we cut with him too, you know, he was definitely on point with his promos.
Tom, what'd you think of this guy's first time as a wrestling photographer?
I thought the promo that he shot for Cardona was tremendous. I thought that was the best shot promo of the night, and just kind of curious, what kind of traction did we get on that?
It's still getting traction. It's still doing its thing. I want to show you a video that's really doing its thing. I mean, I don't know. It's going crazy right now on my YouTube. You know, every couple hours it jumps up 100. It's only been weekend.
You recording? Okay. He signed the chair. Mr. Maxwell Jacob Friedman signed the chair. And I got to say, it's an inspiration to me to even see this man because he's the reason why I do what I do right now. He's the reason I'm on the road. He's the reason why I'm trying to kill the business. And when the time comes, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, 2024, 2025, it won't matter. The Savage Kingdom will come upon the world of professional wrestling. We will cast a shadow amongst your success, everybody's success. And I know you've said you were the devil, Max, but you know what? You ain't no devil. I've met the devil. And the devil would make you shit his pants.
See, I'm going to pause it right there. I fucked up right there. I said the devil would make you shit his pants. How's MJF going to shit his pants? So
Don't matter.
a lot of people didn't notice that, but I noticed it the moment I said it, and I just kept going. Also, I fucked up because I had made a change. I was going to do a whole promo on Mother's Day. Start off with it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I know your mother. I've met your mother. I want you to make sure tomorrow she has the most beautiful Mother's Day of all time, Max, because on Monday when I talk to Nina, your mother, if she tells me anything else other than that she had the most incredible Mother's Day, Max, I promise you, the Savage Kingdom is going to come down upon you unlike anything you've ever seen. We are going to take all your success and bury it right up your Jewish ass.
Mike, you kicked out for that one.
I don't know if I would have said exactly that, but along those lines, and then I would have got a little more louder with the whole demon, you're not the devil cupcake. I've seen the devil. The devil would make you shit your pants. But in the moment, Christopher, when you meet someone that you admire, someone that you look up to, someone that's younger than you, someone that's doing something that I should have did 15 years ago, and that's taking over the world of professional wrestling, talking shit, backing it up, and looking great while doing it. And just shit.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't even focus on it. I would just know that you were there. You cut the promo. He reacted to it. They tried to kick you out. Like, oh, all right, your time's over here. You know, you gotta get out of here. I thought that was funny, but
let's get back to that. Look, let's continue.
And hold on one second.
And one day soon, you might have a demon in you. Proper exorcism. This guy's trying to cut me off on a promo I paid for. Tell me why. Tell the people why you want. I gave you $50 for 10 seconds. How much for another? Give me $500. You can talk for another 20 seconds.
oh man,
this guy said $500 for another 20 seconds. Tom, I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, it's all right. I was going to say the only other thing I would have said was there was a point when you were trying to make a statement to MJF, and when you did it, you put both your hands out like this, and the mic was away from your mouth, and you couldn't hear what you were saying. If you want to rewind it and go back to it, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Which part? Say it again. I'm sorry. I was reading this comment where the guy says, I have you getting beat up too much in the intro video.
Well, Cri Text, I mean, it is true. Did you see the intro video? I'm getting
Yeah.
my ass kicked all over the place.
Well, you're just that man. You're the guy. You're the guy.
Wait, you didn't get your ass kicked. That wasn't you in the video that I elbow dropped.
That's true.
That's right. That's right.
At least you didn't get me getting hit in the face with kale.
Dark STG did assault you. I'm surprised you. Why didn't you press charges on this guy?
Nah, because no one knows where he is.
Did I get nervous? No, not at all. I wasn't nervous. I was just more clustered because I was waiting, anticipating, not the moment, but how he was going to be at the event. Everything I was going to do was going to be based off how he was at the event. Was he being an asshole? Was he throwing fingers at people? Was he cursing? Was he loud? Was he being calm, chill? And he was being calm. He was being chill. So when you get that version of the wrestler, he's there. He's trying to get through the night, trying to have a good time, trying to make everybody's day a little better. I'm not going to just go and cut a promo on a guy like that. He wasn't in character there when he was signing. He wasn't. He was just Maxwell, Jacob Friedman. He wasn't MJF. So Maxwell, I actually asked permission to cut the promo. I went up to him. I got my picture. I told him I met your mom. She's really nice, man. I hope she has a nice Mother's Day. And nobody caught that. That was just between me and him. We took the first picture. I asked him if we could take a second picture with my cell phone, which apparently I had to do everything myself because Jay was just sitting there trying to take a video. I'm like, take a picture. He's like, what? So, whatever. I go. We get the picture done. Meanwhile, Tom over here, he's got a professional fucking camera on him. And he just stops recording, too. Thank God Jay was the one that got the footage of everything. Because Tom only recorded 23 seconds of that motherfucking promo. Because he got scared because the guy started talking to him about money. Next time, Tom, this is America. You are a spectator in a public fucking... You can record whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck you want.
Everyone had their cell phones out, so I figured the footage was going to be shot, so that's cool.
I haven't seen any other uploads from anyone else, but I definitely got everyone's attention because they thought I was yelling at MJF. Meanwhile, I asked MJF, is it cool if I cut a promo for you? So, yo, promo. And I told him, out of respect, I'm asking you. I'm not just going to cut it on you.
Yeah.
Can I cut a promo? Go for it, he said. That's all I needed to hear. Next thing you know, I grabbed Jay. I put him exactly where I want him. You're going to record this right here. He records it, and I just go. One take. It's live. So I thought I did okay.
I think he was a little intimidated, to tell you the truth. I think that he saw your passion, your power. He saw Savage right there, full effect. There was no holding back when it came from you. And, especially when you turned your back and you're looking at the camera, you started shaking his head and you started doing this and going like this. He was trying to get the audience back on his side because he knew that you were feeling that spotlight. And then I watched that video a couple times. I like it a lot. I got a couple kicks out of it. And then the other video where I was like, you would just kind of like post up for a picture with him. I think that he was really kind of connected with you. He was just like, you smell nice too. That was awesome, dude. That was great. That was awesome.
To answer that question, no, I didn't pay 500. He wanted 500 for an extra 20 seconds because I already stole 60. I did pay for an autograph. I got my chair autographed. I got my photo up.
150.
No, 200 for the chair and the photo.
Yeah, but the other 50,
Wow.
I thought.
And then 50 more for the video.
Yeah, for the promo.
For the promo, which apparently the guy told me afterwards. He's like, I thought you were just going to cut like a promo, like 10 seconds for your website or some shit. He's like, I didn't know you were going to cut. And you know what he told me, which is interesting? He said, I didn't know you were going to cut like a professional promo. Which I liked.
Yeah.
Good.
And apparently he liked.
So my only constructive criticism, if you go back, if you keep the mic in front of you at all times, you'll hear everything. At one point, the mic goes away because you put your hands out like this and you couldn't hear what you said.
It's okay. That was for him. I didn't give a fuck if anybody else didn't hear it.
Right.
Yeah, that was that cool that you got with MJF. So I'm guessing that we didn't get to perform an exorcism on him. Is that true?
No.
That didn't happen?
No, but I
Pretext.
did.
To be honest, Cri Text, that would have taken away from Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would have been great fucking. No, we know it wouldn't have because we could have did it later in the night.
I think it would have been gold.
It would have been gold during the match, Tom. You would have been on the premier streaming network at ringside. The power of Christ compels you. The power
would have been gold.
I should have been me. It should have been me. I go there. The power of Christ compels you. Fuck me. Fuck Jesus. The power of Christ compels you. Passion and power. You take the fucking match. Everyone in the fucking building doesn't know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is this crazy motherfucker doing here?
Yeah.
I just wish I was able to get a pineapple before the show like I wanted to.
Yeah, speaking of MJF telling me I smell good.
You smell nice. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that permanent. That's permanent. Anybody ever says anything to me, I'd be like, no one as great as MJF has ever complimented you. So shut the fuck up.
I think it was awesome. I know that on your Twitter, you got the other promo, the one where you were going all out on MJF, pinned up on your Twitter. But I think that one where he tells you that you smell nice should be pinned up on your Twitter. That's gold right there. Where he tells you smell nice, that's top notch.
Yeah, Evil Kip had the nerve to comment on Facebook saying he was being sarcastic, and I told him that's very doubtful. I didn't sound sarcastic to me because I had just put on cologne.
Hey, even if he.
The nicotine.
Even if he was being sarcastic, just those words come out of his lips.
Play
Who
it.
gives me shit? Yeah.
Perfect.
Play it.
You
Play the video. Play it.
You smell nice. All right. Can we get one?
Nah, he was being genuine.
Watch it.
You smell nice. All right. Can we get one?
I think he was being genuine.
Yeah.
With none other than Evil Kip. Evil Kip, why don't you give us a tour of what's going on here today, brother? I'm going to follow you around.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just getting pissed by Evil Kip. I mean, what a piece of shit this fucking guy is, man. Unfucking believable. But, you know, besides, we had a lot of fun this weekend on Wrestling with Savage. Last Wednesday, I'm sorry, guys, we did not do the AEW show.
That guy was off. So, hello, that poor man. Shout out to Jack. Hello. We ain't talking about Lumberjack.
Okay, now, for my personal safety, I'm not going to play the full video of this. The content, this is what we're here for.
Yo.
Savage versus Bull James. I might lose right now. He might break my arm. Maybe. You're Bull fucking James, baby.
From NXT.
From NXT.
Clarify.
You're welcome.
Clarify that shit. Okay, here we go.
Oh, no, fuck you, dude.
All I'm going to say is this. When you start drinking with Jacob Fatu, you're not going to be streaming AEW at fucking 10:30. I'll tell you that. All right? But really good time. Great signing with Jacob Fatu. A lot of fun. I wanted to announce we now are sponsored by Chop City Wrestling, which we really appreciate them. Make sure you go subscribe to them right now on YouTube. They take chops and they basically take charity money, and all the money they get for taking the chop goes to Connor's Cure for Cancer, which is a good cause. Here's a little.
Hey, this is the Master of the Worm, Scotty Giovanni. We're here in Herman, Maine with Ryan, Chop City Wrestling. Keep watching because this guy is too cool.
Hottie too hottie right there. So make sure you go to youtube.com, Chop City Wrestling 9631. Hit the subscribe button, follow them. It's a good cause. And you're going to go follow my cousin Cri Text. All right, he's got a new album out, Justified Homicides, which is a very controversial title. And he's a very controversial rapper. He gets banned from multiple platforms, multiple times a day. He's got to deal with a lot of bullshit from the left, the right, the middle, the up, the down. And we're not going to talk politics. We ain't going to talk religion. But we are going to talk about you going to his channel, hitting the subscribe button, follow, and do it now. If you need some help doing it, I will help you do it. We both have websites. There we are. There's my website. You go to my website. I got a spot for sponsors. You click on that. You can easily click the Chop City Wrestling. Help me say, subscribe, and then you can easily click his. Go to all the shit. Follow, subscribe. I think we have them on the main page too. Are they at the bottom? There they are. Look, our sponsors. Cri Text. There it is. Click on it. It's going to take you to this website. You can see all his events, his store. He's got NFTs. You can also buy his album. Or you can watch one of the videos which plays. This is, I believe, one of your newer videos, which is very good quality. How much did you pay for that video?
Close to 2 G's.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not including advertising.
Yeah, I you know how much I paid for my video with Matt Cardona?
It was free, right?
That's right. It was fucking free, baby. Because that's all I can afford. For now. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the album?
This album has got to be the hardest album, not of this year, but this album is the hardest album this decade. This is the evil of evil, the unholy of unholies. If you're talking wrestling, this is ECW in its prime, music-wise. This is Undertaker when he first stepped into the ring. Go cop it now, CriText.com. This is Cri Text and Carnage instrumentals, 17 tracks, 7 fire, Hellfire features. We are exposing the devil, and we ain't talking about MJF. We're talking about the real evil Carnage here. So go check it out. I appreciate the shout out, cuz.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys definitely go give him a follow. And to answer Willie P's question, how much do I appreciate Toto Tom? I appreciate him enough that I would decline my feeling on a situation emotionally, physically, and mentally, and decide to not go against I would go against my own desires to better the life of my friend Tom. So that's how much I care about Tom. I'm willing to sacrifice my own feelings and eat shit so my friend Tom will not have to suffer any consequences. And I would do it again and again and again, because I wouldn't put my personal needs over the emotional needs of my friend Tom. And I appreciate Tom tremendously. He is a tremendous asset to the Savage Kingdom. Promo mistake number 1. Don't say the same word twice within 60 seconds. There's advice. I do it. I've done it on live TV. I remember there was one match I kept saying, that was incredible. Did you see that incredible suplex by this incredible superstar? Don't do it. Use different words.
Listen,
right,
I was only there for the weekend for BPW. And listen, Tom is the man. Tom was talked about all weekend, even though I only met him for one day. He puts in a lot of work, and he might be behind the scenes sometimes with the camera, but he's definitely loved. And I personally, you can ask Savage, I personally asked for Tom to be here tonight just in case he wasn't going to be here, and I wanted to see him again.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate to be here.
There you go, Tom. And Tom is here because he showed up, unlike the rest of the Savage Kingdom. Where are they? There's no Jay. Although Jay did show up to MJF on Saturday, Tom. And we're going to talk about that in 1 minute. I just got to tell everybody that we now sponsor Outlaw Wrestling. This match was crazy. Jacob basically killed poor Homicide. Besides that, Outlaw Wrestling has a lot of sick shit. You should come by second Thursday of every single month at the Queen's Brewery. And then this Thursday at the Stereo Garden as well, which I'll have a picture in a second. But I just wanted to show you. That's my new mic right there. I got a second mic. So now I got 2 of these mics, Christopher, which is fucking awesome. Obviously, we got the 8x10s. There's my little briefcase setup. So we got 2 mics. We got the battery charge of the batteries. We got all the tie clips and the cuff links. We got to get a new watch, though.
He's got the watch in there. That's nice, dude.
We got to get the Rolex. And I got the dice up there if anybody wants to fucking take a bet, too. I'm ready to go. There's a picture of me wearing the costume that was supposed to be at Cap, okay? We can talk about it now because it didn't happen. I had this costume in the car. It was ready to go. But it all depended on what MJF was going to be like. So he didn't get this version, although I thought it would have been great. Maybe another time. I think that's how I'm going to UBS Center AEW Dynamite next year. Because
Dude, you gotta use
banned
that.
me. They banned me from the building, apparently, for some bullshit that I didn't even do. According to one guy, I'm banned. But you know what? I got banned from Madison Square Garden at the age of 17, and I went back maybe over 100 times since then. So, does the ban really count when one man says it?
Why did you get banned at UBS?
Because he was talking with all the AEW guys, and they were telling him about the Mike Tyson situation, and they kept using the word trespassing, probably, even though there's no sign of trespassing. And they never, I never got in trouble. I never got arrested or anything like that. As a matter of fact, they harassed me, actually, took me out of my seat and kicked me out of the Atlantic City facility for taking the picture with Mike Tyson, even though they're the ones that couldn't, do the job. But that's neither here or there. AEW is not at fault. It's these arenas that have shitty security. It is what it is.
I don't know. The way I see it is that Mike Tyson took a picture with you, and he was happy in the picture. So I don't think you would do anything wrong.
Not at all.
It's not an official ban, so you get something written. How about that?
They didn't take my picture. They don't have my name. They don't know nothing. I'll go into this. I'll wear this costume with a long wig, and I'll put makeup on my face and everything, like white, maybe like white paint, like what's his name, Dark STG.
Dark
Just
STG.
fucking crazy shit. I'll look like Gold Dust when he went to WCW as 7. Maybe I'll even shave my fucking head.
You got to use it though. That's a nice costume. You got to use it, man.
I wanted to show this picture. I went back the next day to the wrestling universe to see Marty Jannetty again. I wanted to introduce him to my son. There's my son right there meeting Marty Jannetty, looking at him. That was a fun day. This match was also crazy. Outlaw's got a lot of crazy shit going on, especially this Thursday. Stereo Garden, Patchogue, New York. If you're in the area, come on down. This is a double promotion between Wrestling Is Now and Outlaw Wrestling. So it's going to be a fucking stacked card, crazy show. Homecoming happened already. It was awesome. There's my photo, which, Tom, I'll give you credit. You took a better photo with the video, the short video that you recorded, than Jay did when he took the picture. This is a nice picture with me and MJF. This is coming up May 25th with DJ Storms, 7:30 p.m. I'll be joining him to teach him how to do a fucking podcast. That's what I'll do. No, I'm just talking. That's Savage right there being an asshole.
Go easy on him.
No, I'll take it easy. And we're just going to talk AEW, man. I'm going to talk shit about everybody because it is what it is. May 28th, Cream of the Crop going down on the Premier Streaming Network. I will be at this pay-per-view with who? I don't know. But, I'll find some new members of the Savage Kingdom. One of the matches.
You got to shoot for interns. Get some interns.
Hey, right, I'm supposed to be somewhere May 28th too, right?
I don't know.
NXT, Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, that's right.
Lowell, Massachusetts, NXT, May 28th. Sunday, I'm going to be at the front of the line giving out a couple flyers for Wrestling with Savage. So be there, meet Cri Text. We're going to be going live so that everybody can see it.
I liked it. That's pretty. Wow. That's pretty fucking cool. That's what's up. So you saw Raw tonight. What did you think?
I would go back to DPW real quick.
Damn. And Tom, you missed Raw, right?
I fast forward through most of it.
Raw had a different feel tonight. Even when The Miz gets to look good in a wrestling match, it's not a Vince McMahon show anymore. It's a Triple H show, letting The Miz actually have a wrestling match with Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura ends up getting the win because he's Shinsuke fucking Nakamura. And that's what he does. He wins professional wrestling matches. He's a beast. Then we get this bullshit. Adam Pearce now talking to Raquel Rodriguez. Obviously, I don't know if you guys heard this, but let's do it for you. We're going to do it. Where's my thing? I got the thing. I right now. Breaking fucking news, all right? Liv Morgan is fucking injured, okay? I don't know if you guys knew this. There you go. Liv Morgan is out of action with injury. So, what does that mean? That means their tag team gold that they have or had is over. And you'll find out a little more about that later tonight as we go through these pictures here. Seth Rollins is an absolute beast. Tonight, they did a fantastic job of spotlighting him and introducing him to maybe new generations of fans who don't know who he is, but why they should know who he is, and that he's a fucking beast, a badass, holds one of the most memorable WrestleMania moments in the history of the event, stole the show, stole the title from Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. By the way, Roman Reigns, the current champion, has the longest reign of the modern era, maybe all time when it's said and done. And Seth Rollins, shit on him at WrestleMania. That's all you need to know about Seth Rollins. He's a beast. Great job, WWE. Night of Champions, he's taking on AJ Styles, which I'm sure. I feel Seth Rollins has to be the first champion. Think he's earned it. He deserves it. AJ's just coming back out of nowhere. Hasn't really done anything on a grand scheme of relevance in quite some time. Tom, do you have a take on that? Who should win this title? If you had the pencil, who are you letting win this match? Who's walking away your first? Christopher, this is a new belt they have, new world champion. This is the title for the Roman Reigns, we can't beat Roman Reigns title.
I'll let Tom go first.
It's got to be Seth. That's what they've been building towards. AJ's been injured and not even on TV for 7 months. I just don't see him winning the title.
I learned who Seth Rollins was tonight. I didn't realize that he was part of the Shield, and I kind of know who the Shield is. I know Roman Reigns from the Shield, and then tonight when it kind of came out in those cuts, those promo cuts they had of him, he's been around. He's been around for a while, and he's doing big things. And I think that out of these two, he should definitely take it home.
I think Seth Rollins is taking that title without a fucking doubt. He had an interview with Corey Graves, which was an excellent addition to what they were already doing with the videos, they had ready for him, showing him at a young age when he started, telling everybody he is the next breakout star, and going on to see that through by joining the Shield, betraying the Shield, revolutionary, visionary, architect, all these different gimmick changes, has the crowd in the palm of his hand. This is going to be the match of the night. I don't even think there's a question about it. They're going to steal the show. Who's going to win?
Let me ask you something. Does this match close the event, or does
No.
the tag team?
No. Stop it. Roman Reigns closes the event. Every
Just
time.
asking.
Roman Reigns. It has to be. It's always Roman. Go for it.
By doing that, you're just shitting on that title, making it seem like nothing anymore. Before it even
it was already shitted on at birth.
I'm just saying, but if you're going to try and put CPR on it, why wouldn't you end the show with the heavyweight championship?
I agree with you. You just asked me what do I think they're going to do. I would love to see it be the main event. You're right.
I think it could go either way. That's why I'm asking you.
I thought it was going to be Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. No.
No, I don't think that will be the main event. It will probably be maybe the second.
You know what?
Last.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, it is. He's right. He's right.
Looking at all the promos tonight for the upcoming pay-per-view, that was the biggest one that I saw keep being promoted.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were going hard on that one.
But the only thing is that if somebody wins that title for the first time, there has to be confetti and balloons and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It has to kind of end the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can agree with that, man. Steven Chambers is picking Seth Rollins. Mick Thomason wants AJ to win. And Liv is injured. Deal with it, Mick Thomason. It's not your fault. Okay, like Snitsky says, it's not your fault. It's not. Liv Morgan got hurt because she just got hurt. It happens sometimes. Gunther's going to come out. Gunther.
Kicked in the head.
You were kicked in the head, too. You're still here.
Hey, we no longer rate these things. I got ratings.
Yeah,
I don't know how you say that Miz kind of got some light tonight, but I gave Miz and what's his name, Nakamura,
yeah.
Nakamura 1 star.
Okay, I thought it was an okay match. It was all right.
They were trying to not hurt each other. You could just tell they weren't going full force. It wasn't even that's
kind of the point. But you're right. They should at least make it look like they were trying to hurt each other.
Some contact, you know what I mean? What was it? We're not even there yet. But Raquel and Green, they had way more contact. That was a much better match.
Okay. I thought that match was quite short.
It was a little bit short. Battle Royale. I'd say the Battle Royale got 1 star too. I didn't like it too much.
I didn't like the fact that JD McDonough was eliminated just to set up a feud with Dolph Ziggler He's just going to destroy Dolph Ziggler. I love JD McDonough. We'll get more into him in a second. Battle Royale, like my cousin said, he giving him 1 star. We're going to find out from him why. Here's some shots. I was happy to see NXT guys like Von Wagner in there doing his thing. JD eliminated by Dolph Ziggler. I don't know, man. It was all right. I thought Riddle was going to win it for a second, but I was shocked, actually. Mustafa Ali ended up, they both tried to kill Bronson Reed. I thought Bronson Reed was going to be the obvious winner. That didn't happen. They, Mustafa Ali eliminated Ricochet and Bronson Reed, which I didn't see that coming, so I guess that was a good swerve. But go ahead, Chris. Tell me why this is a 1 star for you.
I just felt like I knew what was coming next, like every single time. Like they were only focusing on like one group of people the entire time until they got kicked out of the ring. And then they moved on to the next group, and it was just like people were kind of waiting around till like it was their time to shine. It was just very predictable, I could say. Like BPW, I don't know if it was because
Steven Chambers just answered the question, Christopher, right there. I forgot that match will take place in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get like they wanted to put somebody that cheer for him like fucking crazy, but he's still gonna lose to Gunther, like 100%.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think you're right. Yeah, what's his name, Mustafa Ali, right? Yeah, I think that's probably why they did it. But going back to the BPW Battle Royale, I think that was amazing. I don't know if it was because I was ringside and I almost got hit by a couple of wrestlers being thrown out of the ring. But it was 5 star compared to this. I don't know what's going on with the Indies, but the Indies, their matches, man, BPW killed it that night, dude. They really did.
They kill it every month, man. There's a lot of companies, but BPW puts on a special show. And as far as Indies go, I don't even call them indie anymore. They're like a professional wrestling organization.
Mm-hmm.
They're a professional wrestling company. They're ready to go. So 1 star. Tom, do you have anything on the Battle Royal? Did you care about it at all? Or just the winner in general, Mustafa Ali? Are you shocked by that win?
No, you made a good point. It's in Saudi Arabia, so
Stephen Chambers made that point. Let's give him the credit. Great point, Stephen Chambers. You can give me credit for acknowledging that point, though. I'll take that. Cody Rhodes, he's up next on Raw. Get a reminder of that black eye that Brock Lesnar has, courtesy of Cody Rhodes. But he's not up next, is he? No. First, we got to go to Becky Lynch, the man. I don't know what it is lately with Becky. I don't know. I'm just no longer interested in this storyline. There's, I don't care. It's too bland for me. Promo 1 week, another promo. Tom, you have anything on Becky? Or you don't care?
No, I didn't watch. I didn't see her promo.
How about you, Cri Text? What'd you think of this promo?
I wrote down one line. As soon as she got into the ring, the first thing that I wrote down, the only thing that I wrote down was get Becky off the mic.
Get Becky off the mic. Yeah, you're not wrong. And Mick, I don't think WWE ruined her career. Aaliyah was injured as well.
But you know what? This is the whole story that's bringing back Trish, right?
Well, yes, no, but Trish already came back to help Lita and Becky win the tag team titles, and then Trish betrayed Lita. They lost the tag team titles, and then that set up this whole feud they have now, which it's so cliche and unnecessary. And the reason I say that is I love Trish Stratus, I love Lita, but there's so many other women right now that deserve to have matches on cards. Lita and Trish can be used in other ways. They should be managing some of these. Why don't anybody ever think of that? Wouldn't Trish be a fantastic manager? She used to be a valet, Tom.
Yeah.
You want to betray someone, come in, gain someone's trust, make some good content, they go on a run, and then maybe you betray them after. And there's a story there because they've been working together for like a year. Not this random bullshit.
I really liked Trish a lot when I was a kid. I liked her a lot. I had a huge crush on her.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I had a huge crush on her. Before I found out who Jessica Alba was, I had a huge crush on Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
And,
I'm sure she's the reason why you had to go buy lotion once a month. I understand.
Yeah.
Tom too. He knows what's up.
Yeah,
a lot of men.
I watched Cri Text, did you watch Jessica Alba on that show Dark Angel?
I don't think I did. No.
Well, funny note to that is Lita appeared on one of the episodes, and that's what actually forced her to retire. She was doing a stunt, and she landed on her neck
Really?
in that
I
scene.
didn't know
man.
that.
Jessica Alba landed on her neck.
No, Lita.
Lita did. Wow.
Amy Dumas. That's what caused her to retire.
Yo, I mean, how good does Dom look every week now? What do you think? What's your impression on Dom, Christopher? I'd love to hear a new take on Rhea Ripley and Dom, how they're presented, how they are. What do you think?
Well, how that presented is not to my liking, but I love seeing Dominic. My favorite wrestler was Eddie Guerrero, and I think that now that he's getting older, he's starting to look more and more like his father.
Eddie Guerrero's not his father.
No, Rey Mysterio is actually his birth father.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that whole thing was real. No. Hey, I was a child. I was a little kid. But no, I mean he's doing it right. I mean, like, he didn't get that Latino heat from Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio didn't go like this. You know what I mean? Like, that was Eddie Guerrero's shit. You know.
Yeah, no,
And
you're not wrong.
And I just like seeing it. I remember him when he was a child, and he was in the ring going to that whole, like, you know, adopted father storyline. And it's just cool seeing him. It's like a blast from the past kind of thing, you know, seeing him grow up. He's gotten better since the last time I saw him. I know that you didn't have really kind words about him last time that I was on the show, but
He's improved dramatically since the last time we talked about him.
I did give him a 2. I gave him a 2-star. I didn't give him a 1-star. I gave him a 2-star. There was more connections. It seems like he knows how to you know, really make it look good now. And I just don't like the way he's portrayed. I don't like how he's always got to have this woman with him, and she's got to, like, protect him. And yeah, I don't like, you know, everybody's booing him, and I'm sure that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get everybody against him. He's trying to make the crowd boo him. But I think that maybe in the future, hopefully he has, like, a good guy role too.
Yeah, maybe down the line. Right now, he's really playing into that bad guy because they're booing the shit out of him everywhere he goes. I don't know if they're really. What do you think, Tom, of this notion? Do you think that they're zooming in on guys going boo, and then they add in boos to make it, like, over the top?
It does seem that there is a little bit of crowd enhancement going on. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, man. That's a loud boo that you're hearing on TV when he comes out. Like a loud boo.
Now, truth be told, at WrestleMania, they pumped in the Seth Rollins chant.
Oh, okay. Because it's a state. They usually do that at the big venues. Yeah. All right, here's Mustafa Ali, obviously confronting Gunther. Letting him know we're going to fight at Saudi Arabia. He's the perfect choice because, you know, him taking a loss to Gunther doesn't do anything for his career bad. You know, he's been losing nonstop anyway most of the times. So Ricochet, not so much. Same for Bronson Reed. You don't want that match. You can build a whole storyline between Reed and Gunther, which I think is what's going to happen after he destroys Ali. We'll find out. Now there's the match. My cousin gave a 2-star rating. The match was okay. I don't do the star ratings anymore. I just say it was a good match or a shit match or a bad match. I like that Xavier Woods is getting an opportunity to compete every week now. He's not just coming out and just cutting stupid promos nonstop and jokey matches, gimmick matches. He's getting a chance to come out and have a singles match and showcase his abilities. Unfortunately, it's against the hot wrestler that is Dom right now. Dom is on a roll. Rhea Ripley is the perfect enforcer to have at ringside. Perfect companion. Obviously, you saw she has the power to knock out a male wrestler with one shot to the head. That's what happened. She cracked Xavier in the back of the head. Dom just gets the clean roll up. Right there. There it is. There's the nice clean pin. They're showcasing 2 people in this match. They're saying Dom can get wins and Rhea Ripley can knock out men. You know, they're putting over Ripley in this match she's not even in. JD McDonough promo. What'd you think of this guy? From the little you saw tonight, Christopher. Cri Text, I'm sorry. God damn it.
I don't know. It was like another commercial to me kind of thing. It was just like he was like him. Like that's the only thing I really remember. And he just talked a little bit of shit.
Maybe one day he can be champion, Dom. But JD McDonough, you should definitely watch a match of his. If you're ever bored one night, you have nothing to do, just look up some JD McDonough matches. He's awesome.
He's got to work out a little bit. His arms are the size of my arms, man. Look at him.
Shawn Michaels wasn't big.
Throw that out right there. I know. Rey Mysterio wasn't big, right?
He wasn't. He wasn't. And JD, his wrestling abilities are up there with some of the greats. Like, he's really good, really precise. He actually, exemplifies grappling, limb manipulation, really going after body parts, methodically, targeting. And he uses all this during his matches, especially his pay-per-view marquee matches. Like a surgeon in there with the move set he selects to work on whatever it is. The arm, the leg, the knee, the shoulder, the wrist, the neck, the back. He's really good at that. Selling it, delivering it. His promo is money. He sounds good. He sounds cool. Good-looking guy. He's not ugly to look at. And he wrestles like a monster.
He can cut a promo. I'll give him that much. He can cut a promo. Is there a lightweight championship?
No, not anymore. There should be.
It used to be, right?
Yeah, they used to have it. They actually had a whole show based around it.
Right.
Called 207 Live, Tom?
Yep.
Did you used to watch that?
No, I just would read about it.
You should go back and watch the episodes with Enzo when he had every member of the roster in the ring. Did you ever see that one?
No.
You should look that up tonight. Oh, it was fantastic. Enzo had an open mic because something happened and his segment got canceled. So they said, just do this instead. He said, I can go do whatever I want. They're like, yeah. They send the whole roster in the ring. He comes out, just shits on every person in the ring. One by one. With the championship on his shoulder. He was the champ at the time. It was good stuff. All right, back to this. Like I said, I'm happy with Raw tonight. For me, I'll tell you why. I'm an NXT guy. All right? And if you're an NXT fan and you've been waiting to see some people on the roster, and then we get an episode of Raw where we just got a promo from JD McDonough, who's one of my personal favorites, and then that leads right into a match, and not just a match, but a squash match. A traditional professional wrestling enhancement squash match where Jinder Mahal is going to bring his boys out, Indish Sheer, and these guys are future tag team champions multiple times. If they don't have injuries, these guys are 5-time, 6-time, 12-time, 26-time tag team champions. These guys are money. Money. They're money. They're perfect. They're the perfect professional wrestler. They know how to wrestle. They know how to look powerful, strong, sell. Jinder is the perfect man on the mic. He's awesome. He's the perfect manager for these guys. It's so goddamn good. It's so perfect, and it's going to make a lot of money. And these guys are going to become gods. They already are gods in their country, but even more so now because they're doing it right now. It's going to be good shit.
Yeah, even though it was only, I gave it 2 stars because they're just facing no names. They really showed that power. They didn't hold back at all. I don't think that they were trying to go easy on these guys. They fucking killed them. That you could tell. The guy that he pinned, that guy was fucking hurting.
Probably, yeah. They definitely hit hard. Did you see that elbow drop? The height that guy gets on that elbow drop is like,
oh my god,
absolute insanity. Always fun to see. Now we have interesting situation here. You have Imperium messing with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And I immediately, when I saw this, I said, this is fishy. This isn't right. Doesn't make sense. Something's up here, which we'll find out more later in the night. Here's the match. Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes coming up May 27th, Saturday. It's live at 1 p.m., which is kind of cool. My son takes a nap at like 1:30, so that's cool. I can watch this while he's sleeping. May 27th, and then Saturday I'll be in the battlefield. Sunday I'll be in the battlefield. This is Saturday. Night of Champions. You got a prediction, boys, for this match?
Tom, you go first.
Cody.
Cody, who's got the title?
Oh, this isn't for the title. This is
There's
just
no
the
for title.
match.
This is just revenge.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, who won last time? Cody won last time, right?
Yeah.
Busted him open.
Tom loves saying that.
I'd say Cody, because I don't know if Brock Lesnar was even there tonight, but I mean they keep putting Cody Rhodes on screen like Cody. Like, he's the next one. It's like Batista's just like this obstacle in his way or something, and he's just gonna get over it. It's a tough obstacle, but
yeah, I agree with that. I think Cody's going to win, and he's going to bleed. I do agree with Steven Chambers. I think Cody has to bleed dramatically this time. Brock's going to hurt him, make him suffer, but Cody will overcome all the suffering and still pull out a win somehow. Because he's a star.
Yeah.
They're going to tell us tonight. Nope, that's not tonight. That's next week. Next week, Brock and Cody are going to be in the building together. Not tonight. Not tonight. There's Cody. He's coming to the ring. He's going to cut his promo, talk some shit to Brock, and that's it. I don't know. I didn't care for the promo that much. Did you care? Anybody want to say anything about that promo? If not, we keep it going.
Yeah, we keep going.
It was the same typical promo Cody cut, talking a little shit. Not his best. And I don't like how he started off, what do you want to talk about? And then he just starts talking about Brock Lesnar. What do you want to talk about, North Carolina? Let's talk about Brock Lesnar again. No, whatever. I'm over it. Zoe Stark's on the left there. She is the best pound-for-pound women wrestler they have right now on the roster. Just nobody knows it yet. That girl can go up there with Charlotte Flair and anybody else you throw in the ring with her. She'll put on I don't want to curse. I don't think I've said that word tonight yet, have I?
Yeah, you have.
I did?
Yeah.
Really?
But what about my girl? What about the what's her name? The one who doesn't speak English. She only speaks Japanese.
Oh, Asuka? Oh, she's taking on Bianca, I think, at Night of Champions, isn't she?
Listen, Asuka is gonna be top soon. She's my girl.
She's awesome. I do like her. There's Raquel Rodriguez. And you have her taking on Chelsea Green, who was, in my opinion, very impressive tonight. I loved her look. I loved her style. I loved her swag. I loved her moveset. But at the end of the day, she did the job. Takes the L to the stronger, more powerful Raquel, who just hits her with a Tahina bomb. This match is over. And then we get the surprise moment of the night where Ronda Rousey shows up with Shayna Baszler. And they're like, you're going to have to defend those titles. And we're going to beat you up until you do. Simple, straight to the point, effective. Great way to start a new storyline at the end of a match. Not waste a whole segment or something. We know what the story is now. And we get to move on. I like it. Poor Raquel. She's got to take this loss, though, because Liv Morgan's done. Tom, can't she just get another partner? You think that's what she's going to do? She's going to get a partner?
It depends upon how long Liv is out. It looks like it might be a concussion because she was kicked in the head. So
because Lita was out, and then Trish was like, "Oh, I'll wrestle for Lita." She just tagged herself into a championship. Maybe and how does that count on the record books, Tom? Does that count? Does that mean she's a fucking women's tag team champion now, Trish Stratus, even though she never won it? She lost it, but she never won it. Does that mean she's a women's tag team champion, Tom? I'm asking you. If you were the guy making the rule.
No, she didn't win it. She lost. Oh, I see what you're saying.
In the record books, do they say now that she's a women's tag team champion? Because this is what happened, Christopher. Lita and Becky won the tag team titles. Lita got hurt, and they had a match. And Trish was like, "Oh, I'll wrestle for Lita." She comes in, they lose the titles. So would you consider her a champion? I wouldn't.
No, and I think the stipulation is going to be because she is the one who hurt Lita and caused her not to wrestle. So,
no, I guess we'll
How long is Lita out for?
Who
They
knows?
haven't said.
Here's the suspect tonight. Suspect number 1. I like how he has a little visitor pass on there to just have his name there. Very, very good. Very good stuff here. More Seth Rollins. They continued. They're really driving that in. Now they really are driving Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes under one roof again next week. Oh. And it's going to be probably more stupid crap. I hope somehow they can find a way to film something like a good vignette for this. Do something nice, something Hollywood style directed, not just typical. Oh, I come out, he comes out, and then the security comes out. It's so overdone. Next week there's a contract signing for a match I give no fucks about. 6-man tag team match, great. I don't know who their partner is going to be. Tom, you have a guess on that partner?
Riddle.
Good choice. Apollo Crews is back. He's cutting promos again, letting everybody know I'm here. And I'm not playing around this time. Okay. Kevin Owens,
him too.
Sami Zayn taking on Finn Balor and Damian Priest in the main event. Okay, match. You got a rating for this match, Christopher?
Yeah, I do. I was gonna give it a 2 stars. It was my second time watching Kevin Owens and Sami fight. I don't think that they were tag teams last time I saw them. Last time I was on this show.
They won the titles at WrestleMania. That was.
Did they? Okay. But you know what? I don't know where he went. Sami was out for a minute. And Kevin Owens was just dominating everybody. Judgment Day. Dominic, Mommy, and when Sami came back, Kevin Owens tagged him in. Sami just fucking exploded. I didn't think Sami wasn't much to me at first. I really liked watching Kevin Owens fight. Judgment Day was pretty cool too, even last time I saw them. But Sami got back in the ring, and I was like, "Yo, this guy is on fire." He's like a different kind of wrestler. I've never seen anybody move the way that he does. His suplexes were amazing, fast, technical, strong. I gave it a 3 stars just because of Sami.
Okay, that's awesome. It was a fun match. I liked how Paul Heyman came out at the end. Imperium was getting involved. The signs are there. Roman's coming for those tag team titles. Roman is about to be the double world champion, tag team champion. He's going to win the Money in the Bank, take the championship from Seth Rollins. And then maybe he'll challenge Gunther and take the IC title too.
Well, if he wins the tag team championships, he'll be able to go to Raw anyway.
He can go to Raw anyway. He's Roman Reigns. He can do whatever he wants.
No, he's on SmackDown.
He's Roman Reigns. He'll show up to Raw if he wants to, Tom. I know things. He's Roman Reigns.
You have to think this through as to why they're doing this match at Night of Champions. Why would Roman and Solo go after these undisputed tag team titles? Because once they win them, then they can go between both shows.
No, I think Triple H is going full throttle with this. The fans right now a lot of them are getting sick of Roman as champion, and that's exactly what they want. Because when you get sick to your stomach about something, you're emotionally invested and you're holding on until it's finally been relieved.
I don't think the fans are getting sick.
Oh, there are plenty that are getting sick of it. They're getting sick of the bloodline. They want Cody. They want Seth. They want Shinsuke. They want the other guys as champions.
It's still the most highly rated segment of any.
Oh, that's why they're going to keep throwing belts at him. I think they're going to. I'm telling you, I think he's going to take the tag team titles, and he's going to take that world championship from Seth Rollins when it's said and done.
Exactly. That's what I just said. He's going to win the tag team titles. Then he's going to be able to go over to Raw. And he's going to be able to get that other belt too.
I think he's winning Money in the Bank to challenge for it. That's how I'm playing.
No, I think he's just going to challenge Seth at Raw somehow.
I would go for the full Monty fuck. Ladder in the bank, gets the briefcase, challenges Seth at Mania, takes the title at Mania, has another year added to his reign, has all this gold, and why not, man? At this point, he might as well take the women's tag team championships too. He should come to SmackDown and say, I identify as a woman tonight. I want to challenge, Rhea Ripley.
Has Seth ever beaten Roman Reigns?
No. Well, yes,
Mm.
once. One long time ago.
Could happen again. He's had a title for a long
No, I
time.
don't think
long enough.
I don't think Roman Reigns has ever defeated Seth Rollins clean though. He's defeated him, but not clean. Never clean.
We'll see.
We'll see. What else? Do we have anything else to talk about?
Yeah, there was a question on the chat group for you.
What question? Which one?
Looks like it was from Willie P.
Willie P. No parking tickets recently, but you know what? Why don't I guys show you a little footage from Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Leo Sparrow? Pause this for a second. Where's this little kid? You guys see this little kid that's coming up to that gate right there? You guys see that? A little kid is like me in the future. He was ahead of me. There was a kid in that video right now that was in front of me in the rampway. That's basically me. He's gonna be like me in like 20 years. He's that guy. Don't give a fuck what anybody says.
What about Leo? He's coming on the show?
No. He said he double booked himself for the 22nd. We did have that set up, but I'm waiting for him to respond to a reschedule. If he has time to reschedule, because he just wrestled MJF, so he might be a little busy because his life is about to change. That guy that you saw that was fighting MJF, he's going to become a superstar now. He's already been in AEW dark matches. He's going to go main roster. Kids are good. He's good. He's really good. All right.
What do you think about Kevin Owens and Sammy's partner? What do you think about it maybe being New Day?
No, it's going to be. Steven Chambers made the best point because they showed the confrontation earlier in the night between Mustafa Ali and Gunther, which automatically sets up the match because now Kevin Owens and them, they're going to need somebody that wants to take on Imperium. Ali's going to be like, I'm taking him on for the title. It's me. 100%.
Oh, yep, I remember that promo. Yep, okay.
So that's 100%. Tomorrow night we are doing NXT. We'll probably be starting at what is it, like 11 o'clock? Yeah. I think that's the main event for tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll find out more about NXT tomorrow night. And then Wednesday night, AEW. Thursday night, I'll be at Outlaw Wrestling. We'll try to get a live stream going as well. Check out my website. Check out my cousin's website. More importantly, go do that now. You can see his new album. You can buy his album. You can buy his merch. And you watch one of the videos for free. All his links are down here for all his different platforms. Apparently, he's sponsored by Wrestling with Savage, so that's cool. That's news to me, but I like it. I'll take it. I'll take the free link. I like it. You can click that link. Go to his website first. Then click that link. Go to my website. You can click on PayPal. You can give money to the Savage Kingdom. Because let me tell you something. These suits that I wear in all these promos.
You smell nice. All right.
You see, he doesn't tell me I just smell nice. He should have said I look nice. Because it costs money to look that goddamn good. It costs money to look that goddamn fresh. Month after month after month. Which I will continue to do. So also go follow Chop City Wrestling. You can get all my links. You can hit us up on Discord. But let me be honest. I haven't gone on Discord in about 3 months. So it might be a little lonely on there. There might be still 2-3 guys that are like posting shit every day. I don't know. I don't have time. I'm sorry. Savage is busy doing interviews with Ken Anderson, cutting promos on MJF, and taking over the goddamn world one day at a time. You can buy tickets to see the Black Dahlia, who is going to be a future WWE signee. She's trained by Rikishi. She has Samoan training in her blood. So just know that you can meet her now while she's still only $20 for a combo, as opposed to when you're going to have to pay $150 to meet her in like 10 years. just a heads up. All right. Jimmy Hart, September 16th. So if you're near the area, we'll be there. I'm going to be doing a road trip with Jimmy Hart, which is going to be fucking awesome. I didn't know. I didn't think I showed the fucking picture. Did I show the picture? Am I showing the picture? Oh, there
Yeah,
we
you
go.
did earlier.
You can click on it. Look, the tickets are live. $20. You can buy your ticket now. Buy your ticket for Jimmy Hart right now. You click on it. Give me the money. I'll take all your money. Let's go. You can also go to my shop. I got t-shirts. All right. You got the baseball themed t-shirt here with the nice little sleeves. The best mug. Have a cup of coffee with Savage in the morning. You can pick up a Jacob Batu signed 8x10. They're still cheap. Marty Jannetty 8x10s still available. We have Mike Speedball Bailey signed 8x10s and only $15. That's a steal because that kid's going somewhere too. Or you can buy my favorite ones, the Savage 8x10s. They're pretty cool. You can also check the Represent store where I got different merch. You can find out more about Tom and the cast of Wrestling with Savage. Gilch is never on this show anymore. He shows up for Dynamite when he wants to. He does what he wants, says what he wants. But that's because he's busy doing what the Savage Kingdom needs him to do. Jay, on the other hand, I don't know what his excuse for tonight is. He's not here. He failed us again, Tom. This guy, though, showed up.
They both were at Cap, though, on Saturday.
That's true. No, John goes to the events. He loves to go to the events. Anthony, no idea where he is. He's lost. This fucking guy never does anything anyway. Lewis is a fucking bum. He doesn't do anything at the Wrestling Universe, and he's sure as shit not doing anything with Wrestling with Savage.
He was at Cap, too.
Yeah, surprisingly, he was. Thomas, cool guy. Comes on the show once every 5 months. Other than that, he's the fucking man. David Carballo, rest in peace. I'll send some flowers to your wife because he's just been dead on this show. He's sleeping. Every time we go live, he's snoring like an old fucking man. So
It's been a while since I've seen David.
yeah, man. You click on our events, you see our upcoming events. Like I mentioned, the Black Dahlia, that's going to be a steal. Jimmy Hart, it's going to be good shit.
Hey,
All right.
Cri Text, you can talk music with Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart used to be in the music industry.
That's right, man.
Yeah? Ooh.
Yo,
Okay.
Cream of the Crop, upcoming pay-per-view on the Premier Streaming Network. This is a new section to my website where I'm going to put like promotions. There's one for BPW. Shortly, there'll be one for ISPW. There'll be one for Outlaw where you can see the upcoming events they have. You can buy tickets. Right here, you click on that, you can buy a ticket for the next event. You click on this, you can sign up to the Premier Streaming Network, which then you can watch Battlefield Pro Wrestling and many other events. They actually have all kinds of shit. Look at this, MJF with another match. You're gonna get MJF matches on here that you wouldn't get anywhere else. All live events from all these different companies, and there's a lot of different companies, including Impact, Square Circle Expo, Battlefield, House of Wrestling. Wrestling from Alaska. I mean, dude, this is a steal. You're getting professional wrestling live pay-per-views for $9.99 a month. It's good shit, okay? And then you can check out the roster for the Battlefield. We've got a bunch of different... This shit's crazy. These guys are all nuts, man. That's still a prototype. It's not really officially done yet. Still working on that. All this shit takes time. But I'm going to do that for like all the different federations that I support, Christopher. So this way, when people come to my website, not only do they learn about me and my cast and my show, but they learn about all the different companies that I love and support.
I love it. Keep it up, dude.
I'm not going to do a WWE version. They have their own fucking website.
They got their website all taken care of.
They got their own shit. They don't need the money from me.
Gilch, I got my ring.
Gilch got his ring back. Gilch is here,
me.
just not on the show.
No, me.
John
No, I'm
Gilch.
saying Gilch, he got his ring back. Like Gilch, I'm talking to him, saying his name Gilch, and then he, referring to you, he got his ring back.
Yep.
Tom, is that true? Do you hate women's wrestling?
No. I don't know why you wrote that.
Who's Phil?
Phil Insane. I think he should be a regular on the podcast. I love talking to Phil Insane. That was pretty cool meeting him.
Nah, Phil. Well, he works a lot. He's gonna eventually come on here for an episode, but I don't know who we're gonna get, the Butcher or the Madman.
He hasn't been on here yet, right?
Yeah, he's been on here.
Has he?
I'll show you. Actually, why not?
What about Jimmy Conway? We gonna get him on here soon?
Jimmy hasn't been on here yet, but he's always he wrestles a lot. Jimmy Conway, he goes all over the place.
Does he? Wow.
So these are all the different live videos, and if we scroll down to the first time I ever interviewed Alpha, at the Crowbar interview, where is it? Right, Greek God Papa Don, Phil Carter. There it is, Alpha Jr. Come on, play. Do your fucking job. Internet. See this shit that I gotta deal with? What is this?
It looks like my Comcast.
Ethernet cord and all. I think what's happening is the world out there is just sucking up whatever's left of the internet and just fucking it up for everybody. There's probably some asshole in my, across the street, like mining Ethereum for like 96 computers in his basement. All right. Whatever. The point is, I've had him on the show. He's awesome. He is awesome. Anything else, guys? We're capping this shit.
Okay.
Listen, man, you let me know if this is a pay-per-view. That was a cool experience, man. Especially if it's BPW. I'd like to be there again.
It's always the last Sunday of the month, so whatever the last Sunday of the month is, there's a show for BPW that I'm working.
I love it. And hey, I mean, doing it to MJF is a really cool idea, but you could probably do that exorcism bit with a couple of different people, maybe a Dark SDG, Phil Insane, do it with a couple people.
So you're telling me you want me to go up to Phil Insane dressed up as a priest and try to perform an exorcism on him?
What, you think you'll chokeslam you?
Well, the difference between MJF and Phil Insane is I actually think I could beat up MJF. I don't think I can beat up Phil Insane. He is a strong boy. I would if I had to fight Phil, I would have to fight dirty, but I'd probably just run to my car and try to run him over. I think that would be my only chance. But MJF's a little fucker. You just gotta grab him and you snap him like a twig.
But don't give up on it, though. Listen, that's a promo that will go viral.
It's doing pretty good on YouTube. Let's see. Actually, why not? Before we.
No, I'm talking about the exorcism. That's a good promo. That will go viral.
Yeah, eventually.
You gotta do it.
So the original MJF video, which Tom, you made me name MJF Attack at Cap, right? Well, you didn't make it. You recommended. It has 1,900 views in 2 days.
Is that good?
Sure.
That's amazing, dude.
I have other videos on here that have 28 views. So yeah. Anything that bangs out over 1K for me is a good day. I'm happy with it.
Especially in 2 days. Yeah, that's nice.
It's fine. My shorts. I just uploaded 2 shorts now. One of them already has 126 views. I literally uploaded that about 32 seconds ago. This one here has 91 views, which I uploaded maybe like 15 minutes ago. And then last night's shorts, Evil Kip did 1.2. Then Lewis's interview did 205. Leo Sparrow got 233. MJF compliments me. This is just a video of MJF telling me I smell nice. Has 1,100 views. I'll take it. It's a 5-second video that got me 1,100 views. I'll fucking take it.
I love that video. That's an amazing video.
MJF at Cap cutting a little promo, 1.3K. Almost all the MJF videos did pretty good, but you got to keep going. You got to keep grinding. I mean, we are at 1,470 plus followers right now. The exact number, and it's growing every day. I mean, I've proven with the analytics. I could show you the statistics on the goddamn screen. What are we at right now? Let's see. We're at 1,477. As a matter of fact, if I keep uploading shorts, we'll probably be 1,480 during the stream.
Nice.
Tom, do you know about YouTube analytics?
Is that subscribers you're saying? 1,480 subscribers?
Yes. Okay. Analytics. Channel's got 90,000 views in the last 28 days. Let's go to lifetime. The channel's gotten. We've cracked the 500,000 barrier. That hasn't even updated on my shorts reel. But over 500,000 views since we started, April 8th, 2022. People have watched over 5,700 hours of our content, and we now have plus 1.5K subscribers.
What was that peak in the middle there? What was that peak from?
That's when I came on.
Probably. That's from AEW. Not Grand Slam. AEW.
Oh, was that when you went live? You were going like you would like take play-by-play live on one of the pay-per-views or something like that, and you would like
Look at this one.
get viewers.
Look at this. September 22nd, 25,000 views that day.
That's
What
nice.
the hell did happen that goddamn day?
Yeah, important to know. So, Savage, do you think that we're gonna see you maybe? I mean, because the commentators at AEW, WWE, they're cool and all, but they're not like you. They're not original like you. So, like, do you think that soon in the future, whether you're ringside or whether you're a front row seat or whatever like that, do you think that we'll see live stream video from you, play-by-play on WWE, AEW shows? That's what I want to see. I want to see you live, front row, doing your own coverage.
I think they would shut that shit down unless I was just sitting in my seat the whole time. As long as you're sitting in your seat, you can do whatever you want. But when you get up and you start moving around and you're making noise and screaming and this and that, they will throw your ass out. That's just
You can do it sitting down.
Oh sure, yeah. If you can sit down for 3 hours, I can't sit down. I mean, Tom, how many events have you seen me go to now?
6 or 7.
How many times have you seen me sit down?
Never. No. Maybe once, the first night that I met you
Probably.
in West Milford. I think that first night you may have sat down.
Yeah, because I couldn't find the piece for my microphone, so I was like demoralized.
Yeah.
And then some kid came up to me and said, "Hey, you dropped it." I said, "Oh, it's fucking time to go. Let's go." Because I was like, "Oh, I just drove to fucking New Jersey. I don't have my mic ready." I was tight.
Yeah, Savage has got to be probably the most intense member of my family. I only see him sitting when he's driving or when he's eating or at the end of the day when he's about to go to sleep.
Wow.
The rest of the day, he is going.
Look at these
Chris,
texts.
how much shit do I get done, bro? When I'm in my like zone.
More than you should, I'd say. You got to relax a little bit more. You got to make some more time just to kind of. You work too much sometimes, and I do it too. But it can catch up to you. I'm gonna catch up to you.
Everything catches up to you eventually.
Cri Text got props on the comments.
So what it's all about, man. Wrestling's all about selling the other person, right?
MJF needs a tan. Savage is the whole damn show. Woo.
Right.
Oh, and he says, "Thanks, Cri. Nice job tonight." Yeah, you did a great job tonight. He actually
Yeah,
came
man,
out
really.
here. He was prepared with ratings for his. I wasn't expecting that. I thought.
Dude. That's what I thought it was all about. 5-star ratings, 1-star ratings.
We stopped doing the ratings. Like, depending who's on the show at the time, we'll talk about the night. We'll talk about the matches. I try to stay away from the ratings now. It's kind of cliche with the ratings. With Dave Meltzer, he's tarnished it. So some people now, when they hear ratings, they immediately just turn the shit off.
Yeah, I liked the ratings because
for their hatred for Dave Meltzer.
I only liked the ratings because I liked how like you would really like the match. Maybe you would give it like a 3, maybe you would give it like a 4, and then Jay would give it like a 1, and then you two would like
argue.
You two would like hash it out and tell the audience why you thought that way, and I thought that was really good insight. But if the audience don't like it, it's all about the audience. I understand.
I don't know about our audience. They never answer my questions. They just keep asking me questions. So I'll ask my audience again. Would you guys like star ratings back in our reviews? Like, if you watch my original 50 episodes, I didn't not only give star ratings, I wasted everybody's people had to sit here and listen to me do live play-by-play for each match. It was brutal. And as the show progressed, I said, "Why am I doing this to these guys? I'm babbling so much." And then I ask them what they think, and they have nothing to say.
Maybe the whole play-by-play, because it could drag on, depending on the match. Maybe the whole play-by-play ain't gonna get back in there, but I like the star ratings. Willie P's in here. He's pretty active. You let us know, Willie P. What do you think?
John Gilcher says no way.
No.
He says Anthony fired, Jay fired. Oh shit. Willie P likes to start the drama. Yeah, I don't know where Jay is tonight. I sent out the link. I even sent the link to somebody on Facebook, asked me to send them the link, and I did, and then they never even showed up. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I need help with certain things. I'm looking for interns that are going to help me with video editing. I am looking for interns that want to come on the road with me and film wrestling shows, pay-per-views, live events, and just learn about the business. Learn the inside ropes of production, how to be a cameraman, how to be a commentator, how to do interviews, how to cut promos. Shit, if you need, I can even give you a basic course on professional wrestling, because it's not anything in the ring. Everything you need to learn about professional wrestling in the beginning takes place outside of the ring. Locking up, basic fucking chain wrestling, basic submissions. All you need is a mat. That's it. And then after that, I'll make you do a bunch of push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks. I'm not doing any of them because I don't want to be a wrestler. But if you want to be a wrestler, I'll tell you, you come, we'll go to the park. I'm going to tell you, do 100 jumping jacks. Now do 100 sit-ups. Now do 100 push-ups. And now I want you to run back and forth from that tree to that tree for half an hour. When they're done puking, then we can start chain wrestling. That's if they even survive. Wrestling is tough, man. It's
Unless you're Bad Bunny.
Like, I can't see Tom getting in the ring right now and giving me 100 push-ups. It's not happening.
Unless you're Bad Bunny. You can just come in and do a great job.
That's true. That's true. Bad Bunny, I'll give it to him. He's probably the best celebrity they've ever had. As far as wrestlers go. Like, getting in the ring and having a match. Can you name a better celebrity that had a better match? Except maybe Logan Paul?
They haven't seen Cri Text yet.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you're young. Why don't you go become a professional wrestler?
I'm gonna run in there and start doing some like Rey Mysterio shit.
Why you didn't want to take a bump last time? You didn't want to take a bump.
I was a cameraman.
I took a bump.
I've taken bumps from you when I was 16. You fucked me up in your bedroom, dude. You fucking throw me around and shit.
It was great. Yeah. Ask Paul Hapsis what happened to him one night.
Yeah.
Tom, did I ever tell you this story, Tom? And then we're gonna call it a night. This is actually a funny story. My uncle, who's older than me, right? About 10 years older than me. So I'm 16 years old at the time, Tom. And he had a girlfriend, right? And this was like his first, I guess, serious girlfriend. So I said something to him along the lines like, ever since you started dating her, you turned into a giant pussy. So he swings at me. We're in my grandma's bedroom, and she has a king-size bed, right? So we're on one side of the room. He swings at me. At this time, I'm training to be a wrestler. Well, I am a wrestler at this point. I'm 16. I already trained for 3 years. So he swings. I just go like this. Clap. Off he goes, flying across the bedroom into my grandmother's linen closet. He just gets like fucked up. He gets up, he shakes it off, he goes and he leaves. He goes straight. He goes straight in his bedroom and locks the door.
Oh man!
And from that day forward, he didn't fuck with me anymore. He knew it was over. I could say what I want, do what I want, be whoever I want. Nobody could stop me. It was great. I loved it. My grandma and my mom were witnesses. They're like, you know how old immigrants, they start rambling in their language? So you have my grandma, my mom, all this shit. Going nuts. Great fucking memory. All right, that's enough. Cri Text, everybody go follow him. We appreciate you guys. Tom, I appreciate you too. I think you're taking a break, right? We're not going to see you on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm going to take a break for a while.
All right. Text Jay in the chat and say, listen, I'm taking a break, so you got to step it up, Jay. You better show up on Wednesday night. These guys are making me do NXT by myself now.
You'll see him tomorrow for NXT.
Yeah, right. He didn't show up last week. He's retired. No. He's on a streak right now.
You got to hire Willie P.
Well, tomorrow night, Chop City Wrestling is supposed to be here.
Okay.
So get the spotlight his channel. Maybe he can help me talk NXT. And also, you didn't know this, Tom, but next Wednesday night, Vicious Vicky will be returning to the show.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me. Tom, go enjoy yourself. Have a good night. Be safe. Have a nice mental breakdown. I would block notifications from the chat for like a week, because you know how we get sometimes. And come back healthy and happy, all right? You're out of here. You're gone. You're gone, I said. Cri, you're gone too, man. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody go follow this man right now. Everybody, have a good night, and thank you for watching Wrestling with Savage. Nice stiffy.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, present you live by the champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.